Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Thompson, and I'm back with an extraordinary woman who utilizes her power to empower others. And I welcome back Lavita Bell. So we've been talking kind of about a heavy topic. I mean, molestation, something that happened to you as a child, but you've really turned your life into inspiring and empowering others, and you're going to be speaking at this conference that's coming up on the 27th. Tell me a bit about the speaker. You told me it's a variety of speakers, but give me a little bit more information, how people can register, and what they're actually going to experience that day on the 27th and learn.
Okay, once they go to the website, they can register online. They can follow the instructions there. And once they come to the conference, they'll have breakoff sessions. One is financial wealth and budgeting, which is covered by a financial broker. Also, we have women's health, which is covered by a woman who survived breast cancer. And we also have Dress for Success, to teach women how to dress for corporate America, or just dress for business casual jobs.
So it's across, you're going to hear from different types of women who've had a variety of experiences, from breast cancer to having a past with sexual abuse, and then as well as financial improvement. And this is covering every angle of empowerment.
Yes, ma'am.
I do want to go back to a bit your role as not just a motivational speaker, but as an author and a poet. So tell me, you have one book already that was a memoir, and what's the second book that you have coming out?
The second book is called Revelations of the Soul. That is basically giving out the tools on how to deal with the stigma of sexual abuse, domestic violence. And a lot of times people really don't understand how you can deal with depression and low self-esteem and just so many different negative attributes that you deal with on the inside of you that people carry around daily after dealing with abuse. So basically, I just give out instruction on how to deal with it, how to release it in a healthy manner. And it's not that you'll change overnight. It's not anything that can happen overnight. It's a continuous growing thing, because I find myself continuously growing daily.
And you're speaking at this event coming up. You go around the St. Louis area speaking. What do you hear the most from people? What's kind of the general feedback once you share your story and your experiences and how you've grown?
Basically, personally, I hear from people how I've grown a lot, just dealing with how I was younger, how I was as a much younger person, and how I am today. I'm a totally different person. And just on a business level, going out to different places, different shelters, and speaking to in other places, generally I just hear, thank you, because I thought I was by myself, or I like to hear more on how do I deal with this, because I too was molested by my father, or it's so many tumultuous stories that I hear that, women need this.
Right, and need sort of, I think, and again with the conference and with the workshop, to hear other people's stories, because in sharing those stories, we all sort of triggers something that may have already happened to us, or somebody that we know. I mean, is there anything when you look at, especially as a mother now, and to other people who might see this in a way to prevent this from happening, is there any advice that you have or insight that you have, or is it really even preventable to a certain extent?
It can be preventable. You just have to just be mindful, and not only be mindful, but be extremely mindful of how you handle your children, the people that you have around your children. It's not saying that you can't have people around them. You just have to just be careful. Just protect your children with all of your heart and might. Like, don't just leave them anywhere, because not saying that anybody is just dangerous. You just never know what can happen. You just never know.
And I think, as a parent, you do think about that a lot, and
Exactly.
you never know what the temptations of other people are without knowing them. Well, good luck with the event coming up. Again, we're going to show you that information. It's July 27th. It's taking place at the Regional Arts Commission. It's the Women of Evolution and Destiny Empowerment Conference. It's at 10 a.m. on July 27th. Go to the website, to Lavita's website. There's going to be more information, or call the number on the screen. Lavita is the keynote speaker, sharing her experience of how she overcame the difficulties of being molested as a child and how that affected her life. But there are other speakers who are going to talk on a range of topics from healthcare to domestic violence and even with financial planning. So it's a little bit of everything to empower women. Well, thank you for being here. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and to talk to you. And next on STL TV Live, if you're a veteran and you're looking for work, we can get you connected with the right people. So stay with us to find out more. We'll be back after this. Stay tuned.